It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, checking in with Coach Bielema before the game. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Pulls it in, it's Hudson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside, it's Williams. There's a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds, bootlegs, moving the launch point, draws, just trying to get the ball to this guy's hands early, that's going to be a big key. And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Off play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it, using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Firing to the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run with Joyner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Williams. Now the pitch. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. Good right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they got him.
Well, if you're the offense, second and short, you're trying to take a shot thinking if you don't get it, you'll just run. But the good news is you didn't lose that many yards. So still third and very manageable, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. The Red Raiders will try to pick it up on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The run from the shotgun. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
Flips it out to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. It's a seam wide open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Valentine. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Maybe a crease. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Bringing the heat. Past the 45. Turning it on. Touchdown, Red Raider. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. There's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's got it. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
All right, Holly. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 10 team, the Michigan State Spartans.
And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some ground.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
He might want another play. They'll run play action. Escapes the pressure to his right. Slings it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. This time on target. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Red Raider! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. They go to the wide receiver screen. Strong, firm tackle.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Illinois sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Huff. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could. And gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looking for space, it's Huff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. Maybe some room here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot play.
Makes the catch and he's free. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Williams. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Gonna run it, it's Huff. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working the middle, it's complete. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught by Williams on the left. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Red Raiders peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Gets it out quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Defense in press coverage. Takes the handoff. It's Huff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Illinois right back to the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire...
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Williams. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. Right down the gut of the field. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. He'll do it himself. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He'll pitch it. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great job by the back on the option. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But
and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. Man, I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're